Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, Shimmy Bar Life. Again, my name is Lisa and welcome. I hope you're doing well. I hope you've been doing my exercise videos and I hope you're feeling it. A little sore, yes. A little stronger, yes, absolutely. So again, I appreciate you for checking in my videos. I appreciate you for your support, and let's get started. Today we're going to get started sitting down in a butterfly pose. One of my favorite stretches. Let me fix my leggings here. So the bottom of my feet are touching. I'm sitting straight up and I'm leaning forward a little bit, but be mindful of your spine. So I'm gonna move to the side to show you. So I'm leaning forward, but my crown, the crown of my head, my neck, my spine, and my tailbone are all one straight line. So be very mindful with that. So I'm going to turn back to you. And let's just stay here just to breathe, take it all in. And again, a friendly reminder, I am outside, so expect the noises around me. And just breathe. It's a beautiful morning here in my hometown. That nice little breeze is coming through right now. And one more breath. Really elongate that spine. And slowly release. I'm going to go ahead and bend my legs to my right. So it's sitting up like a mermaid or a merman. From right here, my backhand, which is my left, palms down, is behind me for support. My right hand, when I lift on the inhale, when I lift on the inhale, reach for the sky and exhale down very slowly. And we do it again. Up and exhale down. 2 more times. Up and one last time. And slowly come back to home pose. As you sit here, go ahead and stretch it out. Stretch out those side muscles. I know if I've been working your obliques a lot lately, so they should be a little sore. And every once in a while, I like to start off with a good stretch on the obliques. Opposite side. And slowly release and go ahead and switch your legs. And when you're ready, we inhale up, lift, exhale down. And we lift. Now be very careful, don't put all your weight on the supporting arm. Use your core to lift. And one more time. Slowly release. Go ahead and stretch it out. And opposite side. And slowly release. We're going to go ahead and sit with our legs bent. We're going to still warm up the spine a little bit. My hands are behind my knees, tailbone straight down. My heart is lifted. As you notice, the sun is starting to come up, so you'll notice the, excuse me, hair on my face. So the sun started to come up, so the sun's going to definitely be on my eyes pretty soon. So you lift up your heart, relax your shoulders, and go ahead and sink in sink down to the length of your arms. Everybody's arm length is different, and then you sit straight up again, nice and tall on the exhale. So sink on the inhale, up on the exhale. Very good. A few more times. One more time. and hold it right here. Now we're going to do that again, but this time we're not going to use our hands. However, if you're having issues with your lower back, in every class, I always like to have a roll towel, or if you have the exercise ball, you can use that. You can use a towel behind your lower back just to help you support it. If not, you don't have to use it, but you do have that option. So let's begin. So our feet are flat down on the mat, tailbone straight down, and we release. On the inhale, up. On the exhale, release. One more time. And hold it right here. Go ahead and extend your legs. Sit up nice and tall. So I'm sitting nice and tall. Shoulders, hips, align. Spread your wings. This will spinal twist. We inhale, and then we exhale. Inhale. Now, friendly reminder for this one, take your time, don't rush through it. You move with each breath. So we inhale when we twist our body, and then we exhale when we bring it back home. One more time, inhale, make sure your arms are spread. And one last time to this side. And slowly release. With that one, be very mindful when we do the spinal twist. You could do them standing up, you could do them sitting down in a chair. I have a chair right there, or you could do them on the floor. As long as your spine is aligned with your neck, shoulders to hip, that you're sitting nice and tall and you're not slouched over. Also, another thing to look for, I'm gonna do it on my knees. If you're going way too far this way, you're working your shoulders. You need to stop the moment you feel that pressure on your thoracic, which is the middle of your back. That's when you stop, and then you slowly come back to center. And we take our time, because we're also warming up the spine with that spinal twist. If you're doing this, you may hurt yourself. So try to avoid moving fast, try to avoid going way back, and always maintain that posture. So we're going to continue on with the warm-up. So if you saw my last video, I introduced the jackknife. We're going to go ahead and start the exercise, continue on with the stretches, because it's a little bit of both, with the jackknife. If this is your first time watching this video and didn't watch the one before, you're probably wondering what is the jackknife. I really urge you to watch that video first. It is on the title, so it'll say Pilates, parentheses, intro to jackknife. Go ahead and watch that one first. Learn how to do the jackknife, and then go ahead and do this video. So we're gonna do jackknives. Today, we're doing 6 in a row. So I like to start off right here. Make sure I got plenty of room, because as you all know, I'm pretty tall. We start off nice and tall. And then when you're ready, remember, you don't have to follow my lead. You can always pause me, do your 6, and come back in. That's the wonderful thing about my recordings. You can always pause me. And that was a bird eating breakfast. So let's go ahead and get started. Again, start up nice and tall. We inhale to prepare, and then we exhale back. Inhale, lift. Exhale. 1. 2. 3. 4. You got this. 5. And 6. How'd you do? Well, I hope you did great. If you didn't get it the first time, that's okay. As I said in my first video, normally when I introduce something new, it does take a couple of trial and errors to get it correctly. but that's fine. That's the beauty of Pilates. First time you struggle, but once you continue on, your body will remember what to do, which is called muscle memory, and then you'll be able to do the exercise. Get away, get away, get away. There you are. I lost track of what was I saying. Anyway, you'll remember to do the exercise. So those are called the jackknives. Now notice what I did not do. I did not pause. And that's the biggest mistake that I see in my classes when I introduce this exercise. I didn't pause. I continue on with the movement. So I'm going to do it one more time on what not to do as a reminder. Please don't start off slouched. Nice and tall. Inhale to prepare, exhale back. Most people stay right here. This is not the exercise, guys. Okay? You have to lift from the inhale, come back, and slowly control it back. So don't pause. You have to continue to move on that one. So I hope you did great. If you want to pause me, do it again for 6 times or even 4. You're more than welcome to do so. If not, we're going to continue on with the exercises. So we're going to go ahead, of course, with the ab roll-ups. I'm going to face this way today because the sun's starting to come out. Again, you can always use the weights. Don't forget the weights. We're going to lay down. So really engage that core. Shoulders, hips, feet are even weight. You can either point your toes or flex them, whichever one you prefer. Hands are above your head. We inhale. Exhale up. See how my spine is curved? Make sure your spine is curved as you exhale down. And we have 5 more. Up. Keep going. And last one. And then bring it down. Go ahead and stretch it out. Extend, extend. And take a little breather. I'm going to come up while you're taking a breather. So now after doing those jackknives, after doing those quick stretches earlier on, now your body's nice and warm. Your spine should feel nice and long and warm. Your abs are awakened. However, your shoulders should not be feeling any sort of pain whatsoever. Again, I always tell everyone on my videos, if your shoulders are hurting, please choose the exercise that's best for you. If it's hurting in a bad way, I will avoid some of these exercises. Please listen to your body. So we're going to continue on back on the mat. We're going to fire up those abs. So for right now, move this out of the way. Hands behind your head. You're going to go ahead and bring your legs to tabletop. Meaning I could see my toes from behind my knees. So my hands are behind my head. I'm going to extend one leg out. It doesn't matter which one you start off with. So I'm going to use my left leg, so my right leg is extended. Notice how it's hovering over the mat. I'm going to lift, inhale, exhale, and then twist. Inhale, exhale, up, twist. There you go, you got it. Up, and then twist. Up. Woo! You got it. Keep going. 2 more sets just like this. Up. This is 5. And that is 6. Go ahead and switch. So we go up and to the right. Up. Don't forget to breathe. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 3 more sets. Up. Last one right here. Woo. Go ahead and rock yourself back and forth. Good job. So that one was a little bit, a little harder. A little oblique work there, a little spinal twist there. Go ahead and stretch it out, stretch it out. Good job. So from right here, we're gonna go ahead, if you have your weights, go ahead and grab your weights. If you don't have weights, again, the weights are optional. I always like to have them near me. If you don't have weights, you can always use canned goods or bottled water. So if you wanna pause me, grab your weights you can, and come back and meet us here at the mat. If you are ready, let's go ahead and start using our weights. So my knees are bent again. My core is engaged. Shoulders, hips, and feet, even weight. Be very careful. Make sure this even weight, that you're not leaning to one side or you're not leaning to the other side. It's even weight. So from right here, all we're going to do is our basic crunches. So my arms are going to be above my head. Push myself down a little bit. And then we lift, down, lift. So what I'm doing is I'm also lifting my shoulder blades off the mat. Lift on the inhale, exhale down. Give me 4 more. And then 1 more. So right here, we're going to pause it for 3. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, and then down again. Woo. Inhale, 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 exhale down very slowly. So you're going to pump 1, 2, 3. Really use those abs. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Keep going. And let's do 1 more set here. And slowly bring your arms down and release. Extend your legs and stretch it out. Good job. Catch a breather again. Let me start a sweat here. Again, the weights are optional. You don't have to use the weights. Go ahead and bring your knees to your chest. Rock yourself back and forth. The weights are optional. The weights does give you a little bit of a challenge, and you will notice a little bit of a difference how the weights can really give you a challenge. Again, I recommend between 1 to 3 pounds, no higher than that. If you want to go higher, you can, but it's totally up to you. So now we will begin. Grab those weights again. We're going to get ready to do 100s. We all know those. We all love those. However, this particular 100 is a little different. So now we're going to go ahead and bring our legs up. So this is starting pose. This is starting pose right here. Now, if your neck is straining, again, use that towel, or you can always put your head down. So starting pose is right here, but watch me first. It is an 8 count. So this one's a little different than your normal 100s. The 100s, you know, we go, we all know that one. This particular one I love because it's a little bit more challenging, but it's an 8 count. I'm gonna do the first one just to show you what I'm talking about. So we begin with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Did you see what I did? I took my time. You're going to feel it. So one set, when you go down on the 8 count and you come back on the 8 count, that's count as 1. We have to do 4 of those. So that first one was a freebie. So now we're going to do the whole entire set. You and I together. You could do this. Take your time. Don't forget to breathe. Here we go. And we begin. That's 1. 2. 3, last one right here. You got this. And hold it right here. Drop your weights if you had them. Rock yourself back and forth. Good job. Take a little breather. Extend, stretch it out. And stretch it out. I'm gonna come up. Now, if this is your first time doing this particular one, oh, you're going to feel it. The wonderful thing about this and the whole entire Pilates practice is the more you do it, you'll notice that you'll start to get stronger. So though, please don't ever feel discouraged if you can't do something. It's supposed to be hard. Pilates is supposed to be hard. It's a great practice. So take a little breather, stretch it out, because we're not done yet with abs. Not yet. So we're gonna go ahead again. Use your weights, they're optional. I'm gonna lay back. Knees are bent. Watch your shoulders, watch your hips, watch your feet. Now we're gonna go ahead and do the pelvic raise. Weights are optional. Now this time, notice how my arms are a little different. When I inhale to prepare, exhale, I go up. Shoulders, hips, knees, but watch my arms. They're up. We're gonna keep them up. If you have a weight, be mindful that you do have that weight. You drop that weight on your nose, that's gonna hurt, you guys. So hold it here and we come down. Keep your arms up though. Inhale, exhale up. Good job. And then come back down. 2 more times. Also feel that nice stretch. I'm gonna hold it here for a moment. Engage your glutes, your quads, your hamstrings while doing this. Come back down. 1 more time, hold it up. Now your arms, you're gonna go down and push up. Down, good job. Down, push. Give me 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and last one, but hold this pose, hip dips for 8, down, up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, but hold it here. Watch my right knee. Up, down, up. Marches. Up, down, up. Give me 4 more. Good job. 4, 3, 2, last one. Bring that leg down, but hold this pose for 3, 2, 1. Slowly release. Bring your arms down and stretch it out. Good job. Take a breather. And now we're going to go to the side. So for the last one, when we were kind of raising our knees up, those are called marches. A lot of ab work, as long as you maintain your alignment. So be mindful with that one. If you had your arms up, you're going to feel a little bit more of a challenge. However, you do have the option. You can always have your arms down to the side of the mat, palms face down. As long as you're not holding on to the mat. That's a big no-no in my class. Please don't hold on to the mat. I want your abs to do the work. So we're going to go sideline here. We're going to do rainbows. What are rainbows? Leg work. So again, no side planks today, I promise. Shoulders and elbows are aligned. My bottom leg is bent so the heel's closer to my bum. My top leg is extended. My hips are stacked. Very important that they're right on top of each other. You're not open and you're not closed. They're stacked. Watch your posture. This is ready for the exercise. This is posing for a selfie. If you're doing this, this is incorrect. You're going to hurt your shoulder. Maintain that posture. Lift up your heart. Your top leg. It's going to go up You're gonna go forward, up, and back. Up, forward, up, and back. Up. Ooh, a lot of glute right here. Use that glute to lift. That's 4. Keep going. And last one right here. And hold it up right here, hold it up. Now go ahead and flex your foot, meaning flat. You're gonna go down and up, down and up, down and up. Ooh, give me 4, 3, 2, and 1. But bend that leg, we're not quite done yet. So now both your legs are bent. These are called clams, like ocean clam, pearl clam. And then once you see the movement, you will know why. You have the option. You could have both the bottom leg down on the mat, or you could raise both your legs up for a little deeper challenge. So it's up to you. So we do 8. We open and close, just like a lamb. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. However, let's do it with both legs up for 8 more. Woo! Just for laughs. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, whoops, 3, 2, and 1. And sit up and stretch it out. A lot of leg work there. You also feel it in your obliques. In your obliques, stretch it out, stretch it out. Other side. What you heard was my cup fall. A little breezy here this morning. Actually feels fantastic. So again, align yourself. Watch that posture. If you're starting to do this because you're fatigued, correct yourself. I always like to work out where I can see my reflection. Again, as I mentioned, I have the French doors behind the camera, so I have that luxury. Again, we start, I'm a little tall. So we start rainbows, forward, up, back, up. 2, keep going, nice and strong. Take your time. Notice how I'm taking my time. Inhale down, exhale up. A few more. And last set right here, nice and strong. Hold it here, flex that foot. We go down for 8, 7, 6. Bend that leg. We're going to do clams. Again, you have the option. You can do all 16 with both legs up, or you can follow me with the legs down first, and then we raise them up for the last 8. So we give it 8. So I'm using my quads. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Lift for last 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release. Ooh, stretch it out. Not only do you feel that in your glutes and your legs, but also your obliques. So stretch it out. Good job, everyone. That is I love working outside, recording outside, but the disadvantages, you hear all the noises surrounding me, so please forgive the noises, but it does feel really good out here. Stretch it out. So for my last stretch / exercise, I'm gonna introduce you to a new move. It starts off with a downward dog. However, be very mindful with this one. If you've done yoga before, they call it the wild thing. I'm going to go ahead and introduce it first. It is a great stretch. I always like to introduce the movement first, because once we go to the Pilates version, it moves faster. So please be mindful of this one. Be careful. If you want to watch me first, you can. If you want to give it a shot, you can. Proceed with caution. So let's begin. We're going to begin with a downward dog. We all know how to do that one. Hands out right underneath our shoulders. Tuck in the toes. Inhale, prepare. Exhale. Straight up. So my tailbone is straight up. Gotta adjust myself a little bit. Now notice how my heels don't touch the mat, and that's okay. Everyone's flexibility is different. So from right here, I'm going to go ahead. When you raise your right leg up, you're gonna twist and reach. And there you have it. There you have it. When you come back, twist back to that downward dog. Left leg comes up, you twist, and you reach. Did everybody see that? That is called the wild thing. Now, yoga has their version, which I've done before, and Pilates, we have our version. Right now, this is since I don't teach yoga, this is the Pilates version that I'm showing you, but be very careful with that one. It is an amazing stretch. Once you get used to that movement, which I'll start introducing it probably on my next video, we're gonna go a little faster. So I'm slowly introducing you to this movement. We're gonna go ahead and do it again. Inhale, prepare, exhale up. Right leg comes up. As I slowly drop, I reach. Come back to downward dog. Left leg comes up. Bend, drop. As you slowly twist and you reach. Then you come back to downward dog. And we're going to stay here now. Bring your knees down, big toes together, knees apart, and come into a child's pose. We want to stay here for a few breaths. I'm going to extend my arm just to stretch out my shoulders. And slowly roll it up. Those are called wild things. However, as I mentioned before, I don't teach yoga, so that's the version that I teach is that one. Introducing after this introduction, I'm going to be incorporating that particular movement on my next coming videos. It is going to be a little faster though, a little bit of a cardio. So get used to doing that movement. If you don't feel comfortable doing that particular pose, you don't have to do it. I do modify and I do give other options once I go ahead and start doing this on probably not the next video, but maybe the one after that. I'm not sure right now, but again, as I mentioned before, I always like to introduce the movement first. Excuse me. A little windy out here, so my hair keeps getting in my face, so I do apologize for that. So let's go ahead and cool it down. So right now I'm on my knees. I'm gonna go ahead and face the sun right now. Get some little vitamin D on my face. So I'm sitting down on my knees, nice and tall. I'm gonna get up on my knees. Again, engage that core. Shoulders are relaxed. Hands behind your hands behind your back. Interlace them on the inhale, and exhale. Open up that chest and release. Inhale and exhale. And release. 2 more times. And 1 more. And slowly release. Go ahead and sit back down on your heels. Your shoulders, go ahead and roll them back for 4, 3, and then forward. So I'm going to face you now so you can see what I'm doing. We're going to go ahead and inhale up, really reach those arms up. And if you've been doing my videos, this stretch feels really good. Stretch it out, elongate. Like I said, it's very breezy here this morning, so the hair keeps coming into my face. I do apologize. They say don't touch your face, but when you have hair on your face. And this is the last one here. From right here, you can stay seating the way we are, or you can go into a seated position with your legs crossed over like little kids when we're in kindergarten. But I'm going to stay here. My right arm is going to go to the middle of my back as my left goes outside of my right knee as I look over my right shoulder. And just hold this pose for a few breaths. Slowly release, other side. And slowly release. Take a deep breath in, hand to heart. Where I appreciate you viewing this video. Thank you so much for joining me on these videos. As you know, I'm not a perfectionist, so you have all the bloopers that come with it, but I do appreciate you taking the time to do these videos. If you have any questions or concern, you could always leave it in the down in the comments, or if you're my friend on Facebook or Instagram, you could always send me a private message if you wish. Again, please stay safe, stay healthy. We're going to get through this. I know it's hard, but continue to move that body, continue to breathe, take time for yourself. Again, you could do this. As a matter of fact, my suggestion is do the same video like 3 times. After you do the video 3 times, go ahead and move on to the next one. That way you will notice how your body is changing and how you're gaining that strength. Or go back and repeat the same videos. I always release 3 in 1 week. Go ahead and repeat those. And that way you see how strong you're getting. Let me know in comments below. Thank you so much. I love you guys for my regular class. I miss you guys dearly. As I've always said, I can't wait till I get to see you guys again. But in the meantime, stay safe, stay healthy, and until next time, and to the next video. Bye-bye.